It's starting in a short while. Just let me share screen and I will get right to you. Welcome to learning how to actually become your own boss, the actual steps, the actual products that you can use, the actual systems you can use to move from the frustrating job that you have to actually get into the place where you want to be, doing the thing you really want to do, and actually having fun doing it. Right? Kevin, and I hope that you have fun. I hope that you learned and you looked at the first webinar. If you didn't look at the first webinar, you need to look at it to get a grasp of this second one, because this one is dealing with the details. The first one gives you some general information as to how you're actually going about the process you actually go through to become your own boss, to get relief from that frustrating job. All right. So let's get to the webinar as I share it now with you. One moment. Here we are. Okay, so let's get moving. Now, what we are doing is actually looking at how to move you from one place to the next. If you are really in the process of trying to get out of a frustrating job, dealing with this whole issue of unemployment or threat to unemployment, you actually have some options. Here we go. Now, really and truly, you need to be able to leverage online technology as the fastest and the simplest way to get into the program that you want to get into. Now, a lot of people have products and services in mind, but what is happening is that a lot of times you don't have the finances to run with the program that you could build with the finance, with the physical products. Sometimes you want to do something, but you can't do it because you don't have the time to do it. What online technology does, it allows you to do this, to get into a program, get into doing something without the hassle of the time and the effort and the amount of money that it takes to become your own boss. All right. Why you need to learn this, we need to look at that. We need to look at the corporate benefits. We need to look at the new economic worker, e-commerce worker, or what they call the knowledge worker. We also need to look at the personal discovery system. And a personal discovery system I've discovered the best I've seen is the School of Influence, and introduce you to that. Then you have the niche discovery tools, customer engagement and virtual team building tools. You have product innovation and online marketing platforms or tools that you have to use, autoresponder systems, management systems, or online business management systems. These are systems that could use to run anything, whether it's from a training or from a product itself. So let's go through it. Now, why you need to learn this? You need to learn this so you can avoid wasting time, effort, and money. You really need to be able to do things simpler, more efficient. You want to be able to avoid the difficulties in creating and marketing your product for the long term. You have a lot of difficulties in creating a product, a physical product, and of course, the amount of challenges you have to marketing it. But with online products, with digital products, with knowledge, oh, it's much easier. You want to be able to avoid creating a product that people don't really want. And when people don't really want something, it gets into the next point. You avoid the hard work of trying to convince people of your product. You want to avoid that. You want to guarantee your prospects that will be attracted to your product, that they will want it, and therefore you're going to create a product that people really want to buy. Okay. Additionally, you want to guarantee that you'll create a product that meets the prospect's needs. You want to guarantee you'll replace your salary that you're getting now with about 4 times your present income. Guarantee that you can invest much more quality time with your family. You want to be able to guarantee that you can do more work, like 4 hours, 3 to 4 hour work in 1 hour. And because you don't have the time, you need to do things in shorter spans. And physical products or trying to do something big at first, you don't get that luxury. You want to be able to guarantee that you'll have a winning, a successful business beforehand. You want to set it up beforehand so that it will win down the road. You also want to get the freedom of time and, of course, freedom for your lifetime choices that you really want in your life, how you want your lifestyle to be like. You have to sit down and decide, how would I want my life to be like? And you have to plan that out. And this is how we're going to help you, the tools to actually do that. Here's some corporate benefits. You have a cost of it. The cost of online products is you can start from zero. Information that you have, knowledge, ideas that you have, you can start from $0 to how much amount to produce the product or the service. You also you want to use leverage. Leverage is a benefit you get when you use technology to do the heavy lifting, to do a lot of the work for you. For example, I'm speaking to you now. All I'm doing is speaking. What I did, I prepare a presentation by just typing. So I type and I speak. But the actual work of presenting to a lot of people and the actual work of getting them to do it over and over and recording it, I'd have to deal with that. I'd have to deal with equipment. Right? The only equipment I have here is a laptop. That's it. Right? And internet, of course. Innovation. Innovation is you have using the little that you have to combine different things, even though they're small, to create new solutions, even better solutions. And you also you have unlimited imagination and innovative results, because your only limitation is really imagination. There's no equipment to limit you. There is no time frame to limit you. Just your imagination. So you could innovate as much as you want. You could create and revolutionize things as much as you want. Diversification. You want to be able to create different solutions to different problems, right? You want to be able to create different things. So your genius has a big part to play with it. Your ingenuity. Everybody have a level playing field when it comes to digital products or using technology. Ordinary persons can create anything that actually worth value when it comes to using technology. You can create extraordinary solutions. Exponential good. This exponential good is nonlinear. It's not like you create $2 in 1 month, so therefore in 2 months you create $4. No, it doesn't work like that. If you look at the presentation before, I showed you where my coach created a certain amount of money 1 year, and the other year it more than double. So it doesn't really go linear. Right? You could create $10 today, and next month you create $1,000. It changes. You could change at any time. It's just so exponential, just great, just big. Then you have simplicity. There are things that you can do easily because you can manage it from anywhere, and you can do it at any time. You can do it on vacation. You can do it after in the middle of the night. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter. There's no limitation in terms of your time frame where you are. You can create products. Now, one of the things you have to look at is the knowledge worker. And this knowledge worker uses e-commerce, right, in order to create products. And as I showed you before, where Global Market Insights gave these big figures that online training and and information products are able to produce throughout the globe. Even in Inc.com and TechCrunch shows where it's $1 trillion market. Okay. Now, one of the places we want to deal with is first we want to deal with you. In order for you to create a proper, successful product, you have to start with you. You have to be clear about your personal identity. Who are you in terms of your own personal life? You must have a sense of purpose for a specific solution to a specific problem that people have. And you must develop a plan for that solution. How are you going to deliver it? What is it you want to create to solve this problem? Then one is the foundation things that you must do is decide on certain values, principles, and even personal character that you're going to develop in order to hold this. Now, a lot of people don't take this into consideration because they don't understand the value of character and principles, because that is actually the foundation where the vision stands on. If you don't have that, you could create the biggest product, the most successful looking product. Eventually, it's going to crash if you don't have character, principles in personal life. If you don't have certain standards that you're going to live by, that you will not violate, that you will always stand by, you must have those things. It will, because what will happen is that the product you create or the service you create is going to stand the test of time. It's going to stand tests, it's going to stand hardships, recession, challenges, it's going to go through it. And in the end, it's going to still be around because you had character. Access to resources. You need to know where your resources come from. Who is your source? Is your resources going to come from your salary? Is the resources going to come from your family? Is the resources going to come from your own personal efforts? Where are your resources? The tools, the funding, the customers, the ideas, the solutions, where are they coming from? That developing that or getting a clear picture of where the resources are coming from put you at ease. You're able to create products and services with peace of mind. Even though it looks difficult, even though it looks like nothing's happening, you get a peace of mind because you have more resources, access to resources beyond what you need. But you'll get it when you need it. All right. Check out the School of Influence for that. Now, down to the actual creation of the service or the product. First part we're going to deal with in creating the product or the service is the niche discovery. Niche discovery is finding out what are the specific needs in the area that you want to create the product for. Specific needs. And in order to find these needs, you can talk to people live, which is the best method. And this method continues to be the #1 method, even in the digital world, talking to people. Now, there are two ways to talk to people. You can talk to people by getting people live, face-to-face to talk to, or you can discover people who are already searching for the solutions and get in touch with them. This way, you reduce the amount of people you have to talk to at a time. You also reduce the amount of time you spend talking. And these are tools you can use to find out what are people searching for already and who are these people, where are they located. Google Trends, you can actually go on the internet and search for any one of these. Google Trends, Google's keywords with tools. That's supposed to give Google keyword tools. Then you have Google Display Ads, which all in Google. Then you have YouTube keyword research you can do you can use these two tools. One is called Keyword Keg, another one is called keywordtool.io. These are tools you try to find out what are people searching for on Google, on YouTube. Then you have Facebook Insights. Facebook Insights tells you what demographics of people are searching for your product or your service. And demographics, the roles, their jobs, their family life, their lifestyle, their choices. Facebook have all of these criteria down to bracket of financial, of salary bracket, income bracket. I mean, choice of vehicles, all sort of things. So Facebook Insights, a wealth of information to find out what they're looking for and who are they. So you can describe. Then SEMrush. SEMrush does a wonderful job of finding out who else is searching or is providing solutions in this specific niche. You need to find out that so you can collaborate with these people and don't override them, but maybe provide your solution in a little different way, a little slant. Then BuzzSumo, which helps a lot to compare different products and different services and different websites. Then you have Survey Tool. The Survey Tool helps you to get a lot of response from people by asking the right questions, and therefore you get to know what they want. You must find this out. If you get the niche discovery section wrong, everything else will be difficult. You'll be actually trying to convince people and trying to sell products that people don't want. You can use these two tools to create surveys like SurveyMonkey. Let's go to search for SurveyMonkey. It's a simple tool, free of charge. There's a paid version and a free version. Then you have Google Forms. Google Forms allow you to create surveys and send it out, and you get responses in Google Forms. Then, of course, after you get your niche right, the next step is to find out how do I communicate with them. Now, these same tools that you use to communicate with these prospects, you can use them to communicate with your teams, people who work with you, assistants, support staff, anybody. You can use these tools. Freeconferencecall.com, which is complete audio, or we call teleconferencing, free of charge, no video, and you can record it and you can save it, send it to people. Then you have Zoom. Zoom allows you to do something similar to what I'm doing now. You can share product or service or training live online. There's a free version and there are paid versions. You can record it and save it. You can upload it to YouTube as a video, all sort of thing. You can do meetings, right? Blackboard Ultra does the same thing. It's a little more expensive. Then you have Adobe Connect, which is also expensive, but they do the same thing. And then Skype, which a lot of people are trying to get out of because Skype was there for so long. We could have meetings and communicate and collaborate and engage with your customers and even with your team. All right. So these are tools you need to use. Then you get to the part where you're creating the products. To create the products, you can create different kinds of products. You can create a website, products on website. And to do that, you can use like WordPress, which is it builds website, but it does much more. You can do training, collaboration, you can do webinars, you can do connecting with people, right? So with WordPress is just huge. You can do blogs, right? With WordPress forums, all of these things. Weebly, the same thing, right? With Weebly not that's as powerful, but Weebly is just website, building a website. Wix, you can do the same thing as with WordPress. Wix is a little more expensive. It's a little slower. So a lot of people use Wix, but not as much as WordPress, right? But you're able to do all these things, meetings and so forth on Wix. SBI, SBI is so big. SBI have its own platform. It has its own training system. Everything is just huge, right? Big like Wix and like WordPress. SBS called Site Build It. Right? Kajabi is really for training. So you don't necessarily get a website, you more get a training portal where you could create tutorials and then save the tutorials, and then people come and look at the tutorials and go through it, and you can train people directly. You have some other products like YouTube live stream, which I'm using right now to do this presentation. You have Facebook Live, which you can do the same presentation in Facebook Live. You can use Amazon self-publishing to do an ebook or physical book. You can use Amazon FBA, which is FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, and that's for physical products. All right. So these are things that you can use if you want to sell or create or innovate or market physical products. All right. Then after you create these products, you're connecting with the customers through an email system that sends in emails every week or every day automatically. So you don't have to actually go and send every single day an email. You can create all the emails, and every time somebody engage with your company or buy something from you, the emails go one after the next to them. as it is set. Now you can use these platforms to create autoresponders, MailChimp, Aweber, iContact, Constant Contact, Infusionsoft, GetResponse, iShopping Cart, and of course ARR, which is Auto-Response Plus. That's just awesome stuff. You can actually set up your emails, and it goes one after the other. Download to everybody who connect with you. All right. Now, if you're creating a business out of this whole thing, then you want to be able to manage it, but you don't want to be able to go in an office. You want to be able to manage it from home, from the beach, from anywhere. You can manage this using Google Apps for business. You can use Amazon Web Services. You can use Microsoft Azure. All right. You can use Apple iCloud. These help you to manage, able to see who is connecting to your business, how much people, what percentage, how people are visiting your website or visiting your training or getting into your products, by purchasing your products. You can manage all of this online using these management systems. All right. So this is the way you want to be able to run and set up your system or your product or your service, whatever it is you want to do. If it's a class, you can do it right just like this. Okay. Now, the offer is still on. The offer to get the free book next month, or the beginning of the month, next month, the job frustration report. You need to get to the report. You need to get to the blog. You need to also engage in the career coaching program. So you get the book, the job track. So you can actually get the job track if you connect with the company and connect with us. Right. Okay, so that's the end of it, and I hope you all enjoy the webinar. If anyone have any questions, let me know. I could just share about the screen here. I'll just stop sharing screen, and we are back. All right. So if there is anyone, right? So I'll see you next week. And we'll communicate during the week, of course. Check out the blogs and have fun. Check out those websites. Ask any questions or comments in the blog with the material. Okay. Have fun, folks. Bye. I just want to Okay, just testing it out to see, make sure everything is okay. Do webinar. All right. Okay, just testing it out to see, make sure everything is okay. Do webinar. All right.